No, those bother me. Like when it makes you do six of them, but you only need like three of them.
Hmm.
So I usually don't even touch the controller. After the first ones, I'll just snap the ball or do whatever it makes me do before it does the real ones.
I love this inside zone practice that I'm run where all of my runs are going outside because that the linebacker is just blowing straight through the middle every time. So I'm taking every one of these quote unquote inside runs to the outside and getting way more yards with it. But that inside of my line didn't hold up against Milne.
Nah,
He was fucking blowing my guys out like they were standing still.
he runs a lot of the same routes out of the formation that he would call the
Mhm.
slants, and then there's like a play where his receiver from the outside cuts in and then goes
No, I
back
mean, but
outside
well,
on
no, you were there the
offense.
whole time. Like he fucking like from the first quarter, he was just like eating my inside defense alive. He was running straight through the middle, even when I was calling like pinches and shit like that. And I fucking traded for a like a higher defensive tackle to try to stop that shit.
Well, you can see how you do against my recently signed, never played it down before in the NFL guy. Damn.
Ooh, just got some trade bait. So like when your defensive guys or like your line guys come up for upgrade points, do you actually look at like their stats and try to do something good like something
Uh-huh.
you know like oh this guy needs more
Whichever one is the highest, I usually keep
awareness
pushing into
or
it. Nah, I don't try to balance them. Like, let's say there's like a pretty big disparity between the one skill set and the other. I'll keep pushing the top skill set to make him a better whatever he is at that.
that's what I kind of figured like I was doing the thing to try to like get whatever the scheme fit basically like boost the scheme fit up but like I said I was just basically going like at this point it's like I figure I should just like boost them up and use them as like trade bait to or get their overall stat up to get their to get their trade value up. There we go. Going man, I was like man, my headset is really low, but I had turned it down. I had 5 guys go up from that practice. Now I'm unstoppable.
Our team's ready to compete.
Hmm.
Yikes.
That'll turn around my shitty play at quarterback.
Suncoast. I thought they went out of business years ago.
Who's this guy? That's not even him. Shit. How old is this guy? Look, I gotta trade this guy. Yeah, I could scout college players before I advance the.
Yeah, and plus Milm and Chris have to play their games anyway, so it's not like you're gonna run out of time.
All right, so I'm ready to play.
I think Milm got off already, and Chris isn't on, so yeah, you have time after the game if you want to do that. I started the menu. It says searching for opponent. What?
Oh no, as I
Did you still
say.
have stuff to do?
Well, no, I was gonna say like that. Yeah, I mean it won't advance until I hit ready to advance anyway. So.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna look at my uniforms just to see what we're wearing. Official
Uh,
away, so it's our light colors. And I'm putting my.
I never ever look at that stuff.
I do because one time we fucked up, or I fucked up, and I was playing the computer. Oh, the last time Millman I played, we also did that. We fucked up and put the dark colored jerseys on both of our players. It was not fun. It was very difficult to tell where your guys were covering sometimes.
Yeah, you
I
should have seen one of my last weeks, or was it I think it was one of my last weeks. I played a snow game and they played in white. I literally could not see some of their DBs. I threw balls because I was like, oh shit, my guy's like breaking free, and I was like, oh wait, they had a DB back there. Yeah, it was terrible.
yeah, it was hard. We were looking at the helmets mostly because I had dark helmets and he had light helmets for the Raiders. That was the easiest way to tell. Otherwise, we were wearing black jerseys. You should get the kickoff because I always defer. But not this time. I guess you defer as well, and it actually flipped the
Yep.
coin. Marquise Goodwin is my kick returner, and he never gets to kick return. I never bring him out, and he never gets to see the field because he's like my fourth receiver, and I almost never run those kind of formations. All right, what's this dude's name? That's who that is. That guy that I just signed, Nathan Cottrell, was the guy they were talking about for his jersey. He's the free agent running back that I just picked up off fucking the whatever was available list. That's awesome. Oh, and he's white? You know he's good. Oh shit! He didn't even make it to the line of scrimmage.
I put an all-out blitz because I figured you were going to run him on the first play.
I always run, even on the second play. I never give up.
To throw is Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Excuse me. Sorry for coughing in the mic so much. I don't have COVID. I just have fucking.
I'm about to say you got the room.
No, I slept with my ceiling fan on last night, and I didn't know it was going to be like 35 degrees this morning when I woke up. That and my allergies have been kicking my ass.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll try the left side.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Decided to hand it off.
Man, that all those picks that I traded, fucking the worst idea that I had.
I don't know.
I traded for a lot of defense, thinking that they would try to like keep me in games, and yep, that was worthless.
Way to go, Beasley.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Yeah, the coaching suggestions 90% of the time seem to do zone. And zone seems to be fucking the worst
I'm
thing.
not a big fan of zone.
They'll run on first
There we go.
down.
There we go.
Cottrell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 33.
Kim Cottrell.
You were telling me that
I don't think she spells it with the C, but you know, pretty close.
the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about
Uh-oh.
the GMs and
I should totally audible out of this.
It's a big man's game.
But I don't, so we'll see what happens. Throw it, throw it, throw it! No! God damn. At least he didn't run it out.
I'm about to say, I can't believe that guy fucking ran it out on that one he got in the end zone versus Milne.
I made a mistake by bulleting it in there. I should have tried to lob it over because I was trying to hit Gronkowski in the back of the end zone. That was horrible.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my guys to get some fucking interceptions because that seems to give them more development points.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Oh, I hit your quarterback. Holding. Boo! I knew. Oh, it was holding? Hell yeah. I thought I hit you with the hit stick.
I knew that was holding.
I swear I was diving at your guy when that flag flew up. And I do that against the computer quite a bit. I just want to hurt them. I'll take the 15-yard penalty. I just want to hurt them.
Up here with a 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Now he'll try to run with this.
Oh shit!
They'll get this quickly out
Did
to
I
the
hit you this
midfield.
time?
And out of bounds across the
Yes.
15-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that?
Crap.
They declined the pressure. They just
Wait, why did you decline
I
it?
have to think that the official is
Because it's
thinking to
total
himself,
bullshit.
I mean, I hit you, dude, on
"Why did you
purpose.
decline that one?" All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must
Because
have.
they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Just me dive like 5 feet in front of your guy. He's just like laying at his feet while you threw the ball.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
It's a
third
screen
down.
to the right.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Run it. You got all that room. Run it. Oh, that's a bad one.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard
He was standing,
line.
doing nothing, and threw this thing like so far under through that. That was one of the worst fucking passes I've
I
ever seen in my
honestly didn't
goddamn
know what was
life.
coming. I thought you were going to run a screen outside to the right with that triple bunch. It seemed like you let the routes run all the way out. Like there was no more route running at that point.
The guy's got a fucking 95 arm, and he was behind your fucking guy and threw it 20 yards back. That's fucking total bullshit.
It was not impressive, I will tell you.
That was me pressing forward and hitting the fucking pass to throw it as deep as I could, and he threw it like the guy was throwing a fucking comeback. That's some of the worst shit I've ever seen. I think I'm gonna fucking trade that fucking quarterback.
Oh, he didn't score? Come on.
It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Take off, Faith.
For number 11. They've got 3 tight ends here on
What a
first
bunch
and
of
goal to
G's
add
or
some
pinch him
extra
or
mass.
something there.
They'll look to run with Ingram, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
Oh shit. Well, hope that goes through. Fuck, that was close. I thought he was gonna miss it for a second. Yikes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Was that the draw? The run pass option?
That was just a straight option.
Run right there. And a nice game.
And your guy was fucking like right there. Like I was gonna get plastered, but instead of going outside, I went inside. We only got hammered.
I always rush the ends. That's the only thing I play. I don't switch until I have to. So no corner, no linebacker. I'm never playing them. I'm only playing the ends.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
Should have had that one. That was a pick 6 right there.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option.
Oh, come on. I hit you for sure. This is... Oh, what? Oh, you had a man downfield.
As that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
All right, I'm bringing everybody.
A field
The
goal
kitchen
gets them
sink.
closer, but they
They're
say
all
no
coming.
thanks. We want the lead.
I don't know what that commentary... Ooh! That commentary made no sense. It said a field goal makes them closer, but they said no thanks, we want the lead. You gonna kick an 80-yard field goal there?
Mm-hmm.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this
1,002,
unit
1,003,
so
1,000.
far.
Do it!
Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game.
I'm guessing he didn't catch that, even though it looked like it was on his fucking lap when he rolled over there. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd like to see that replay because that's seems like it's essentially impossible for him not to.
It looked like he was laying on the ground with the ball on his belly, but well, oh well. Throw it.
He didn't even try to fucking intercept that. I can't believe it.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
With the Macarena? What the hell was he doing?
They found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14 to zip. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Conventional football 101. If you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
I'm bringing everybody.
The
The whole kitchen sink.
Last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back.
In trouble, and the ball's out. He's in the end zone.
It could have been a touchdown.
In that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
See, it did it again. It did it again. I hit a max red.
And it booted it straight up.
And it said accurate. And then all of a sudden, a white line appeared at about 45 degrees, and it did a short punt.
I wonder if that's like the connection.
Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up.
Like I said, that happened to me like in a regular game. Like trying, I guess that's just like you try to max power, and he's just not, not accurate enough. He's not good enough, and he just fucking shanked it.
His name sounds so good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really had any problems against the computer, but I have against online.
Throwing again. Jackson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40.
What's the NFL record for passing yardage? I'll pull the guy off. You can just keep throwing to one guy.
I don't know. I'm sure Milne owns that fucking record. Oh, what? Why'd you stop?
Total pass interference.
I don't know why Gronkowski stopped. You didn't really
my guy
interfere
cut
with
him off.
I don't know.
That was totally pass interference.
Yeah, I'm going for it. I'm not kicking a 59-yarder, so I'm gonna
They
Try
pushed
for.
it downfield, looking for another one right there.
This is the slants across the middle. Milne ran this on you a lot. He ran it so much that the guys were crossing each other and knocking into each other. So basically the outside receivers just come across the middle. It works if you can get one dude to get a little separation. Or if you've got that bullshit trait where they never drop anything. So let's see it.
Jackson will throw again. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Making it happen.
Oh! That was kind of awesome, not gonna lie. That was like fucking Leon Lett in the Super Bowl right there. I kind of want to see it.
They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
Steps away to his left.
I don't think your coach is going to appreciate the gameplay. Oh, shit. It was like a spinal injury the way he was holding his bat.
I'm going to try it again. Max punt. Red. Yep, did it again.
That's weird.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the
Got it, like, literally timed it perfectly. Got it way up there on the red. Got it, like, where it was right in the black at the bottom. And fucking all of a sudden another line appears and it just shanks it.
The unsung heroes.
I think that's a connection.
Their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
On first down.
Nope.
Fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but
Oh, it's just a lower back strain. He's fine.
I'm putting it back in.
You should totally put him in.
Yep, he's in.
He heals
I put him in.
He'll heal quickly.
He's got an untwistable spine.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last.
All right, this is going outside T.Y. Hilton all the way on the right. That's the only guy I got out there. Do it. One-on-one. Get it. Oh, shit. Oh, and one of you guys got hurt. Okereke.
And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
Yeah, that's one thing, like, I guess I made a big mistake because I traded for, like, shit tons of guys with, like, 95 plus speed. None of these guys fucking look like they're 95 plus speed. They all fucking, like, they all get caught. Nobody gets...
Ooh, your linebacker got torn
Yeah,
labrum.
nobody gets open. Like, you know, all these, like, wide receivers with, like, 99 speed, shit like that. Don't get fucking open.
It's
T.Y.
like,
Hilton's
like 30-something years old, but I needed a second receiver, so I paid for him in free agency. But yeah, he never catches shit. I run him against the computer all the time one-on-one, and he never catches shit. He's not fast.
First down, Justin Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and misses it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10, here's Herbert once more. Now they set up the screen, that's complete.
What? You can't fumble if you don't get tackled. I like the coach's strat.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and 2.
Oh, shit.
Caught on the right side by Adams.
What? Oh, I thought his old guy was going to tackle him for a second.
He did.
Like he ran into him, he just dropped. But you're...
He fucking just ran into the back of this guy and fell down.
That's good blocking there. I almost never see the computer block like that for me on those plays, but I don't run those very often. Why did it look like one of your guys is running out of the back of the end zone there?
Now on first down, he's he's going to sneak it.
Uh.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Okay, I think we can safely agree. That's not a call you see very often on 1st and 10.
Ever. Who calls a
that?
first down sneak?
I guess the best we've probably seen is a first down quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah, but not a sneak. But they did gain yards.
Taylor, and he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On the option, here's Herbert.
He fumbled?
I
think our play kept going.
Well shy of the first down. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run for it with Dillon. That's a 4th down.
That's why we're faking the punt out of the formation. The quarterback drops back and does a pooch punt.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Nice.
And that incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to...
Well, he's free going down the left side.
You should have done the taunt. See if I can strip the ball from me.
Move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To the air again, Herbert. And an incomplete pass.
I don't even know what the fuck that was. Again, he threw it fucking
That was pretty, yeah.
25 fucking yards underthrown.
Game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way.
Nice.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
That was a good play.
Devontae
I was trying to get it. I was
Adams.
trying to get that
was
ball.
luck. Your guy was behind him. You should have played underneath. There's no way that there's no way fucking that guy's going to help.
Oh,
booth
booth
review.
review!
Nice throw
Let's
there
see what
by
they
the
say.
second-year quarterback.
No,
And I don't
whatever.
believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. As he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do
Oh,
it.
shit. I think we did this last time when we were playing each other. Oh, go get it! Go get it! Pick it up! You can't advance a fumble like that, can you?
Yeah.
Oh my
And this will be a touchdown. T.Y. Hilton. On his
I think
way
if
to a
you
monster game,
if you
3
fumble,
first-half touchdowns.
like if you
And
fumbled
his
and
guys find a
your
way
player
to
picked it up,
stretch
you
that
You're
can't
right.
advance
Yeah,
it.
I think you're
But
right
I
because
picked it
you
up,
had
so
turned it
then I
over.
fumbled.
It was
That's a
change
tough
of
one for the
possession, and
defense
then
to
you
swallow
fumbled.
because
So
they'd had a
I
tough
was
time
anybody
through the
could
first
take it.
two
Yeah,
quarters.
that's true.
They really were
Let's
determined
see
to get a
this.
stop there. Unable to do so. That makes
Oh
their
shit!
comeback hopes that much more difficult.
All right. I think my quarterback's still beating himself up for throwing the interception, even though it ended
Butker
up with a
on for the
touchdown.
PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds in the half, and see if you can come up with a
Smash
strategy
unit.
to play better in the second.
Socks just got
This
pulled down
also
a little.
sounds
He's
like
fine.
challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout?
You can't run out of time.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So
All right.
one-sided beginning to this
It's
one.
still able to
As
be
we
pulled
send you
out.
down to Orlando, where Jonathan Richmond has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Not used to kicking off in the second half.
The Bills trail.
Talk about you think you can pull out the 100-point win?
First as we are back underway on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I've been ordering these little, well, not little, but these action figures from Hasbro. There's like a G.I. Joe reissue that they've been putting out of their old 80s style stuff. But they updated them as like 6-inch figures.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll order that one. And I just ordered like one. Oh, shit. I should have caught that. And then I was like, oh, that one's pretty cool. I should try to get that one. And then I was like, oh, shit, you can only get this one at Target? Oh, shit, they want like $40 for that one. I kind of like that one. So now I've bought I've bought like 5 of them. And I've paid like so much money for them. But I didn't open them or anything. They're just sitting in the boxes. And I'm like, what am I going to do with these things? Why do I keep buying them? I'm not going to lie, they look pretty cool. They're like 6-inch versions of the original characters. So I bought like Snake Eyes and Destro and all the other guys. But there are some that you can only get as exclusive, so they're like pretty hard to find, and they're charging so much for them. But I was like, I'll keep collecting them. There's only like 12 so far.
Herbert back to the air, slant to Adams.
Oh, he took a cleat to the midsection. Looks like he broke a rib there.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Again, Herbert. And this will be incomplete.
It's like a falling catch, like diving sideways.
Second down. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Herbert throwing again. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer, and he's able to get it back
Like that.
to the 43.
Yeah, those are the passes. Like Whenever I throw short passes, like when I choose anything from the short, that's the ones that always get undercut and picked off.
Obviously not what they were striving to
Yeah, that's
accomplish.
not great.
But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Steps away. Gronkowski's got it.
Oh, he caught it. Very nice.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now he's going to use his legs. He's got Jackson.
Don't get hurt! Oh, I don't care if you fumble it. I saw red on the screen. Is he still alive? Yeah, I was alive all there for a long time.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. The 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Oh, shit. Start taunting. Ah, you're supposed to taunt, see if I can strip it.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup.
Your line held up with 8 dudes coming out. Look at that right there.
Well, you shouldn't try to blitz because you were like blowing through my guys every single fucking down.
I didn't think you were gonna have that much time to throw. I figured one way or the other.
Yeah, I mean they had you were getting more pressure, like not bringing pressure. My team sucks against like fucking anything.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Nice.
Complete to Alberto. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28
I think that's a penalty if you throw the ball like that.
Maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Forced out to his left.
Nice.
He's going to keep it here. And stopped a few yards shy.
He's like, my spine's fine. I don't need that.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Yeah, your guy actually covered up the ball. Mine fucking, I don't know.
Play action. It's Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continue to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter
Nice play.
number 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Out of the gun, Herbert. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't
Coach's
help. They're gonna
suggestion
go for the
is
6 here
4
on 4th and
verticals.
goal.
From the 10-yard line.
Yes.
He wants you running the deep routes.
They snap it to Herbert. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back.
I did the coach's suggestion X.
I had
I
the
was
field
4
goal.
vertical.
That was field goal defense right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Yep.
For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Nice block. Oh, he ran all the way back to the receiver. That was awesome.
Position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3.
And now in this position, it's saying short crossing routes.
Told the guys on the team, don't worry.
I never use the coach's suggestions. I like my plays. Oh, face mask! He tore his helmet off. That was pretty awesome, actually. His neck snapped when he threw him down to the ground.
Herbert on first down now.
Oh, shit.
On the screen, this is Coleman.
They caught him in the air.
Pick up of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That was total interference. I tackled your dude in the end zone. Holy shit, that was disgusting.
Spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And a throw there going to be
oh, you're still tackling him.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Keep Bob Hope alive.
They'll try and run for it. He's going to get the first down as they bring him down.
When did Bob Hope die? Been a while, right? There's always people that I think that are dead that aren't dead. And then there's people I can't remember if they're dead or not.
4th down run successful. To pay it off on 1st
I saw Gene Stockton died the other day. He was the commentator. Stockton, he used to do commentating.
Oh, yeah.
I liked him. He used to do basketball games in the 80s when I actually cared about basketball. He would always call, like, the big CBS games. And then he was, Troy Aikman posted something because he said he was, like, the very first commentator that he worked with when he got a contract with Fox. And I kind of remembered that, but not really. It was a long time ago when Troy started commentating.
Back to the air, Herbert on 2nd down. And that is
Catch a fucking ball, Jesus Christ.
I agree.
You got the position, and fucking... like I said, I never throw the comebacks, and that's why. Every time I throw that, I think that was well timed because you basically, if you throw it before he stops, it tries to like continue the fucking route going.
I agree. Should have caught that. Oh shit.
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way
Injury timeout. Son of a bitch.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, obviously I'm missing something totally because I can't get any of this shit to fucking happen.
Nice.
That's like you said, that was total luck. That was
I'll
fucking
take
your guy
that.
should have had that.
I'll take that.
He was on the inside.
I'll take that every time.
But I mean, that's not. Oh, well, put it this way, you would not do that consistently.
No, not really.
You would fucking. You know, that's it. That's what I mean. It's like fucking.
Yeah, I run,
My
like
guy-
I said, the same kind of routes over. Oh shit. I run the same kind of routes over and over, so they're going up regardless. Like that play I've been running against you on the outside, where you're picking me, I just want to see what happens. So I like to run the verticals against the outside guys, because you have good corners. And T.Y. Hilton caught one of them, but it was just like a bullshit play.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole.
I was trying to lateral the ball, but I couldn't remember which button it was. I wanted to see what would happen if
Was it R1
was it
or
R1.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will actually throw it to nobody. They'll just like fucking let it go. I've done that before.
Let's see. Get ready, because here it comes.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next.
No, it said protect ball when I hit R1.
Oh no, was it L1? I think it's one of the
It's one of the bumpers.
bumpers.
I'll see what happens. I'm just running it the opposite way now. It's going to the left.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep
I wanted to see if he could throw it. That would have been cool as shit. Oh, fuck. I did not mean to do that. I think I'm in like a, yeah. I'm in the spike ball formation.
this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it.
Yeah. Beat my corners too.
That was
How come
trash.
my guys, my fucking 99 and a 95 with the fucking 99 catching traffic, can't beat a guy, and your guys fucking catch those things regularly?
I want to do that lateral again. See if he can throw it back to Lamar Jackson and see if I can throw the ball. I don't think you can, because that's not really a... There's no passing formations. They're supposed to be running to block once you hand it off.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll lose yardage.
It's too slow. Oh, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. Don't
I'll
do that
put it
anymore.
in. I'll see
Don't
if
do
I can
that
put it
anymore.
in full prevent or something. See if I can get my guys.
Did you see the animation where the ball went through his back? It like hit him in the
No.
back of the jersey, and it went through his chest. That's kind of cool, actually.
I'm in cover 4 drop, so I'm.
I think your line is still going to get pressure because of the way it blocks for the running. But I'll try to lateral it faster.
They'll try and run some clock here.
Oh shit! Pick it up! What are you doing? Pick it up! Dummy!
Oh, fell on it. Aw.
I was trying to make him run on top of it, but he was doing this weird circle bullshit. All right, I'm gonna try it again for no reason whatsoever.
You want to hurt your running stats?
I want to see if he can throw it.
On third down.
Oh my goodness!
And he loses the football a second time. But fortunately, he's able to recover. And he loses the football a second
I'm lateraling it to myself.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
All right, one more time.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball
I only have 14 yards to do this within my end zone.
We've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball.
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
They don't have any like full prevent.
And no move to get
Maybe in the
offense
dime.
off the field despite
Well, that's why I went to prevent, but there's no like like one rusher
keep it on the ground.
type
Cottrell.
plays.
Oh, he doesn't pick it
You
up.
jumped on it. Oh, that's
Yeah, there's
bullshit.
no way for him to pick it up. He just goes for the fumble.
It winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have
Out of
words
bounds.
for it, but every coach that we talk to talks about running backs.
All right, you got 12 seconds to score.
Running north-south, running upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to let it fly.
Yep.
And nearly picked off there. Almost
That's a guy with like 95
It's
speed,
second down.
totally getting like getting beat by your cornerback.
Oh, my cornerback's pretty good.
To throw again. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran.
Alright, I'm going 4 verticals. Last play.
After the interception, here's Jackson going deep for Hopkins.
Oh.
And it's incomplete.
At least he didn't get hurt.
To the very end, but now this game
See how long my guy's out
this
for.
crowd will not go home happy.
Oh, your linebacker that got hurt early?
And it was a bit of a strange game.
Torn labrum, probably multiple weeks if I had to guess.
Yep. I'm guessing 6 to 8. I think it was that. I think that's what my center had, and I think that was 8.
Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay,
I didn't really get a good feel from my running back, but I was not impressed. I was not feeling him early. I don't think it's going to be a good year with that dude for the next 7 weeks.
to carry them home.
So for our visitors, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down
45% completion. Hey, but I did get 253 yards.
You could have had scores if you hadn't just dumped out on those runs. Yeah, my guy sucked.
But I mean, at that point, we were already fucking just letting garbage happen. So
my running back is not. Yeah, that dude had 2.1 yards per carry on 11 attempts. Not gonna do well with that dude. He fumbled 4 times, but those were all laterals. I might have to just stick.
Does it count each one of those, even if he like?
Oh, if we picked it up again?
Yep.
I don't know. I might have to go with Ingram and just let him do what he does. I don't really want to run my quarterback out of the shotgun because that's just asking for disaster. Yeah, it's going to be a rough season.
3 more of my guys upgraded.
Let's see.
New injury.
Oh yeah, my safety and my center both got upgrades. That's the center I traded Ben Roethlisberger for, and then they cut Ben Roethlisberger in the preseason. I thought that was pretty fucking awesome.
I did that too. I traded a bunch of my old guys, and a bunch of them. I looked at a bunch of them are on the free agent thing now. So yeah, that's always good that they'll make those trades. Yeah, the guy that I put a mint out for because he was one of the few right outside linebackers that fit my scheme. Fucking out 6 weeks.
Yeah. What's your division looking like?
I think I'm 3rd place now.
Really?
Yep. Well, I guess it depends once we simulate
once we play another week. Yeah.
Dolphins are 2-0. Patriots are 1-1. I'm now 1-2. And I take that loss to Chris, so I'm gonna have at least 3 losses. And I put something on there. They asked some question, and I put a thing on there which I said like if I don't make the Super Bowl, my team, what they call it, team whatever call it, team approval goes down 25% or something.
I want him to fire you. That's weird. I'm looking at the little game recap thing, and I don't know whose logo that is on the score that we just played. It's not mine though. It's kind of funny. When you go to like the news and it has the pictures of the game highlights.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking like the stat board or whatever.
No, I don't know what it shows for you, but on mine it says Dazed and Confused, and it has a score of our game with some pictures from it. But the little logo for my team is not my team's logo. It looks like an old-fashioned like leather helmet wearing dude.
The stuff I'm seeing looks like yours.
I'll send you a screenshot if you want to see it. It's kind of funny. I kind of digging it. It looks like a Michigan football almost. Like college. But yeah, it's jacked up. It's not right.
catches in double coverage. And like I said, he's not fast enough. I cannot get him to run crossing routes and get open. It's like fucking pissing me off.
Hmm.
But like I said, if I let the computer run shit, it fucking like goes buck wild with my team. So it's obviously me. But and see, that's why I started doing the just using the coach plays. I was like, okay, it must be my play calling or something. I'm not calling the right shit. So I'm just doing coaches call X, and they called the same fucking inside run like 9 out of 10 plays. It's like, what the fuck? This is not, it's not helping me at all to learn anything.
I would agree
You
with
know?
that. I have a bye next week. I guess I should be happy. At least nobody will get hurt,
Mm-hmm.
and my dude's 1 week closer to coming back. Let's see who else plays.
I almost had a trade set up before Milne got on, so
You gonna try to get that next week?
yeah.
Let's see. You play the Dolphins, the division-leading Dolphins, in Miami on Monday night.
They're the ones that they were at the bottom of my division last year, but on the I think it's the second to last or the last game of the year, they fucking pounded me like I was fucking nothing. Like every time they fucking handed the ball off, like that guy would like fucking bulldoze over 3 of my guys and then like run it for a touchdown. He had like 5 touches and had like 190 yards rushing or something. What the fuck? And I was calling shit that was all like contain and the cover 3 and shit like that, and they were just fucking running it on me. And that was like I said, that was like a snow game. I was like,
I play a lot
are
of
my guys just unable to do the snow?
I play a lot of cover 2, the man cover 2.
Yeah,
and I play as the lineman usually, and I just let whatever happens. I get run on a lot more easier in that formation than I get passed on usually.
Well, okay, so when I play the computer, I almost always play, like the man two zone, or the man underneath and the zone in the back. And my line holds up impeccably against the computer.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I was playing you, when I was playing Milne was fucking like splitting my guys like they were fucking nothing, just running straight up the middle every single down for that first 2 quarters. Yeah.
I don't know. You were scoring with them at the beginning. I think when you didn't score.
Well, no,
but
it was taking me, like I said,
it keeps the ball out of his hands, and if you're trading scores, it doesn't matter if he scores in 2 plays and it takes you longer, as long as you're trading the scores.
Well, no, because I am not good enough to consistently run like 8-play drives. I am going to fucking like give up an interception.
Yeah, but he threw picks too. That's the thing. Like you picked him too. Yeah, you did.
Nah.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't pick him. Like he got sloppy and threw some shit like into really bad coverage.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean he would have had a couple more there if I fucking my guys hadn't cut underneath, and I switched my coaching thing to like always go for interceptions. Like don't play the wide receivers, always go for interceptions, and that's what I got out of it. Was that his like 1 or 2 turnovers, But I know I always give the ball up at least 2 times, so it's not going to help at all.
Did you say you stacked your Xbox Live subscriptions?
Yeah.
When they were still doing that, did you upgrade it to the Ultimate with the pass?
Yeah.
How many months of that do you have? Do you know?
I don't know anymore. It's probably like 2 more years.
Because they don't sell them, as far as I can tell,
Yep.
in anything other than the 3-month option. And you can stack them, but it's not a good deal if you're doing that.
Yep.
Because it's like $45 for 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you have to convert them now if you end up buying like old Xbox Live. Because you can still find those, the Xbox Live year-long subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put it in there, it forces you to convert it. Like it doesn't let you. Like you can't just keep adding them on top of each other.
Yep. Like
So
I said,
it's a 3 month subscription basically if you do that instead of a year long
mhm,
Xbox Live. Yeah, I wish I had done that more because mine just expired like the other day, and
mhm.
I didn't know they didn't have longer than 3 months. I thought they offered like a $99 year long one. I could have
Not anymore.
swore I saw that. Yeah, I think they must have taken it away because I swear at one point I saw a $99 year long Game Pass,
Hmm.
but I couldn't find that anywhere. Nobody had those codes, which sucks because I mean, it's worth it if you're using it, but it's still kind of pricey.
Yep.
3 months at $15 a
Especially,
month.
yeah, if you have multiple systems, then it is
Yeah.
definitely like one of those. Yeah, that's a little more than I want to pay.
But I use the shit out of it, so I'm not really going to complain. They're just down a lot. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, that service goes down a lot. Like, in the past month, I think it's been down like 3 different times, which is pretty shitty. But yeah, I was going to see, like, did you stack a lot of them on top of each other?
Well, I made a mistake because they had the thing that you used to be able to get the Xbox Gold and the was it was it Game Pass? There was some other service you could get, and you could put a maximum of 3 years
Uh
of both of those on your thing. I only had Xbox Live or what they call Xbox Gold,
huh.
and they converted that. Like at the time they were converting it 1-to-1. So basically, I had 3 years of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $1 or whatever it was when I did the transition. But
Uh,
if you had 3 years of Gold and 3 years of the other one, which was also like that was when they were offering it for like whatever it was, like $100 a year.
hmm.
That if you had both of those, it would convert them serially, so you could have had like 6 years of Game Pass Ultimate for like way less than what you pay now, like the $15 a month they're trying to get. And I was like, ah, shit! I wish I had known that before I converted, because like, yeah, I put like 3 extra months of gold on just so I could get like the maximum, the 3
Right.
years I could get off of that.
Huh.
So yeah, I think that was like a year or a little more than a year ago that I did that. Maybe even more than that now. I gotta look. I forget what. Or maybe I'm shorter time than I thought.
Yeah, I'm playing a lot of games on there. It's worth it. I just have to make sure and use it.
My problem is I have it on my front TV, which my mom uses all the time. So
uh,
right now I hardly use it at all. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to be scouting people. This is where I need to pay attention. I definitely need a tight end. Oh, and that's one thing that's funny. I was doing that upgrade, like that trade thing, like upgrade position.
right.
And my number one needed position now is quarterback.
I think it's just rating your backup probably with your starter.
Yeah, definitely. And it also relates to like age, because like I did it. I was telling Milm I did a bunch of trades that were like I traded like a 30-year-old, 85 for like a 22-year-old 83,
Hmm.
and my rating actually went up. Or it's like, oh, this guy was, good overall stat, but basically like he was older, so it takes that into account too. So yeah, it probably is, the depth of your backups and like the age of the player and stuff like that. I do think I need to get rid of what's his name, Von Miller, for whatever whatever I can get for him. The problem is it
Nice.
didn't look like there was any team that really was desperate for um, left outside linebacker,
Mm.
but he's definitely not. He's not doing anything for me. Definitely not in my defense. I'd probably be better with more first round picks, but I seriously doubt anybody is going to give me any first round picks for him. So what the fuck do I need? Everything? A better owner? Oh, that's right. My right guard sucks. My left tackle sucks. My left end sucks. My right end sucks. My strong safety sucks.
Yeah, Chris was saying that that MLB The Show from last year was on sale. I don't know if I have the dedication to put in that kind of what do you call it?
You want to
Online,
play the 162 game season?
the online league on that one. I was playing the beta, the new one, the one that's cross-platform.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, like I said, I like those games, but yeah, that is one of those like, you know, it's quite an investment. Oh, that's what I need. I need a fucking center and a. This is one of those things like I've made shit tons of moves, and then I look at this and go like, yeah, what the fuck did I do? Because all these guys are fucking old. They're all cut to just middling.
So Xbox has this thing where you can sign up to play betas. It's basically like an app on the dashboard for Xbox. I'm pretty sure they have it for PC too. And if you do, it shows you what's available, and you click on it, and it basically asks you, do you want to register to be part of the beta? And if they accept you, it just downloads the game onto your console automatically. So I did that for the MLB one, but I had never played a game like that before. When it actually plays the game, the entire screen from the left to the right has like a watermark with your username on it over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like when when you see any picture and it's like watermarked
Yeah.
everywhere. So you're playing the game and after a while you kind of get used to it, but it was annoying as shit at first because like it was just everywhere. You couldn't like really focus on anything. So that if you're streaming it or putting screenshots on the internet, you really can't do anything with it. You have to blur out the whole screen basically to keep them from seeing it was you. Yeah, I saw an ad on TV for that Mountain Dew Zero. They have Mountain Dew Zero, and they also have that Mountain Dew Major Melon Zero. Except I couldn't find it anywhere. I went looking a couple places and I couldn't find any like 12 packs of it. You can order it from the Amazon Fresh,
Mhm.
but they charge like $10 if you don't get like $35 worth of shit. And I didn't want $35 worth of sodas or any other groceries for that matter. So I'll be on the lookout for that.
Center is probably something I need. That's interesting. I guess the scout. Yeah, I guess that must be that scout had like a bonus or whatever for I guess line. So
Uh-huh.
it's actually cheaper to scout linemen now. Although it's not really helping me. Like it's not like it's ordering the players any better because I'm just zooming around at like the ones that are there, and they all have like all the ones I scouted have really shitty, first level scores. Like they're first round things, but they've got like C first, what do they call it? Top, like impact blocking or whatever the first thing that it reveals is. Like, if that's their best score as a C, they are not a first round pick. Shit, I don't want to scout any more of these guys. Going about as well as last time. Like now, I don't even want to put points into a level. Like if it's already like, B for the first level, it's
All
like
right.
I don't even want to do any more scouting on that guy.
Let's see. There's going to be a Taco Deli, a Pluckers,
Where?
at the new stadium, the soccer stadium, whatever
Oh,
the Q2. They announced all the concessions today. It's Taco Deli, Pluckers, one taco, empanadas, which no thanks. Easy Tiger, Double Dave's, Casa Chapala, and Bowed Up. What is Bowed Up? Have you heard of that?
yeah. There's one down there at that corner right there at Brody and what's that, Southwest Parkway.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where Tarka is?
Uh-uh.
Where behind BJ's Brew and Q and
Okay.
that
Yeah, I do know where that is. Yeah.
yeah, it's there, and it's like it's what, Japanese style, where it's got like those rice, what's it called, sticky rice,
Oh, okay.
filled with stuff,
Uh-huh.
and it's one of those ones that's doing like the next generation where you like even before the pandemic stuff, they opened where it's like you go in and you order on an app and pay with your credit card, and they just put it in like a little locker,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you come and scan your thing and it like opens the locker for you, and like you never have to even see the people.
Huh.
It's supposed to be very Japanese like, I think,
Have you
like
ever tried it
kind of
before?
a food mat. Yeah, I've been over there.
What'd you think?
I wasn't particularly blown away. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it's not.
Right.
If it's not like, if you didn't say like, oh, Japanese style bun, thing. If you didn't go, oh yeah, hey, that's something new. That's something I wanted in South Austin. Then yeah, I wouldn't tell you to like go out of your way to go there or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically like the filling and stuff wasn't bad, but there's like kind of so much of the starchy bun thing that it wasn't really like, didn't feel great for the amount of money that you're paying, Like I'm used to those, like the tacos and the shit that's like, big pile of meat with just a little wrapper.
Yeah, we went to Pluckers the other day. Hadn't been there in a long time. Ate there. It was okay. You can only sit in the booth, and they got big plastic dividers in between them all.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed okay. They took your temperature and all that before you came in. I don't know if they're still doing that or not.
I say, did you go on a Thursday? Was it?
What day was it? No, I think it was a Wednesday.
I think I told you like, the last time I was there, like I did a to go and it took so fucking long. I've never been back, and
Yeah, you
that
told me
was
that.
6 months ago, whatever that was.
I had just gotten tired of it. I was getting the to go a lot, but it didn't take that long. But I was just getting tired of it. It was not. I had enough. I don't know. Are you gonna try to go any of those soccer matches? Football?
Nope,
Not really a
not
huge.
unless it's like definitely not early on, because I figure like anybody who wants to go is gonna fucking go, and that's gonna be
Right.
like total shit show. Lots of just too many people. I want them to like iron all this shit out, and then I might go if like the team's good. I might go to like a mid-season, you know. Like I said, I went to like one or two of those Round Rock Express games
Right.
way back in the day, but that's about it. I wouldn't mind taking it in once or twice, but no. Yeah, we were just driving around. Where did we go? Oh, that's right. My mom got her what's it called? Her COVID vaccine
Uh-huh.
thing. And we were driving around, and I happened to drive by that stadium, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. We do have a soccer stadium here, right?"
Yeah, I've been out there. I didn't really pay too close attention to it, but yeah. Aren't they putting like a railway station out there too?
I don't know if that's in there yet. I think yeah, it's part of what they were trying to do. Old ass motherfucker. Oh, that's what I should have put in there. God damn it. Yeah, my best cornerback is also 32 years old, and he's my best cornerback by a mile. So I should probably try to replace him. I was trying to trade him earlier, but nobody wanted his old ass. Now I look at it as like, I'm never going to kick any field goals. I'm going to go for it on fourth down anyway. So
I
why
kick
did I sign my kicker to
I kick field goals
any
against
deal?
computer. Just the computer.
I don't.
I do
Like
because I was
if I'm
telling
far
Mel.
enough away, if I'm like midfield, I'm gonna throw it. I'm not I'm gonna go for it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
punt.
I can see that.
And if I'm down to like the 5 or 10 yard line, then it's like, well, they got to go the whole fucking length of the field anyway. So I might as well just fucking plow it in there and see if I can get the touchdown.
I'm pretty sure the tiebreaker for ties is points scored if you have identical records. I'm almost positive it is. It looks at your
Yeah.
common opponents to see if you lost to any of the same teams that you've played, and then it goes to the points scored. So yeah, I need all the points I can get.
Shit, I am gonna trade that jerk off. Say goodbye to my quarterback.
No Man's Sky's Expeditions. What's Expeditions?
I think that's a new mode that they've got in there.
I was
They've
playing that
added
for
a
a little
bunch
while.
of shit to that.
Have you played that game?
Yeah.
I was playing it with a few friends of mine, and we all had it on different systems. So we were playing it on PC, Xbox, and PS4 all together. It played okay. The matchmaking was a little painful trying to get everybody in the same fucking server.
Mm-hmm.
But after you did that, it was pretty cool. I played it for a long time. We all have bases set up and all those fucking energy sources, and I never bought another ship. That's the one thing. I'm still running the original ship I got, but I could never find one that I wanted that was worth the money. This looks like it's a multiplayer event. I'm watching the trailer for it. Expedition reward received, and it looks like you're all playing like a common mission. Yeah, I like this game actually. I thought it was not too grindy. That's one of the things that always puts me out of these games where, oh, you don't have this, so you got to go do this for like an hour before you can do this now. Once you
Mm-hmm.
upgraded your shit enough, it didn't matter. Like you weren't looking for fuel and resources all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You just had to put the time in, and once you did that, the reward was worth it. But yeah, I like that game. I played it for a long time. Got my own little base and everything on the planet, teleporters and all my solar energy and everything else. Yeah, let me know if you ever playing party up on that if you feel like it. I saw they added like
Oh, yeah.
dogs or something to that.
But say I haven't played it in a fucking long time. I played it when it was like I think before they even put the first major mode in there.
Yeah, you can start over. Doesn't take very long. And that's another thing. I like that you can just give people stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's not one of those games like can't trade weapons or like gimps of stuff. If you give it, you can just give anybody anything you want. I like that. You can build for them too. Kind of like a Minecraft system, except you're not limited to just whoever's around you. Hmm. Apparently there's a trailer for that new animated Star Wars show. I don't know anything about it, but it didn't look really too appealing. Like I wasn't like, ooh, I want to see that. There's a wrestling game that came out for the Switch that kind of looks like one of those 80s style arcade games. Have you seen that?
Yes.
It looks really
Pretty sure I know
cool,
exactly.
but it's like $25. And I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $25 to play that game. It's called Retromania, and it literally looks like they just stole all the the design concept for that WWF game from the 80s. But yeah, I have to put that on my look for a sale tracker. The Bad Batch, that's the name of that show. Kind of looks like The Bad Bitch.
Oh, wasn't enough.
Alright, trying to get into greedier trades.
Yep. Like I said, I've tried to sneak up on it like I always do.
Have you used all your coaching points? Did you go in and try to
Oh no,
make
I
him
didn't.
a better trade persuader?
Well, I don't think I've hit any milestone goals since the last time I looked. Could be wrong. I wonder how good their cornerbacks are.
Did you see they're going to close all the stores for the PS3 and the Vita?
Mm-hmm.
So if there's any shit that you ever wanted to download, better go get it before it's gone.
Well, I think they cleared it up, right? That at least right now, you can't buy anything, but you could still download anything that you own.
I don't know. That I didn't know. That I
Yeah.
didn't see. I just saw that they were going to take them offline like in June or something like that.
Yeah, I think that is just the store. Like you
Uh,
can no longer buy anything from their store, but it's the same thing that if you go get a online code, you can still redeem codes for games, and you can still download anything
things
that
that
you
I previously
already
had.
own.
I think the PS3 lets you externally store Vita games.
Hmm.
If you hook up a hard drive to the PS3 and you go into that store, I'm pretty sure you
Well,
can.
yeah, and you can actually store them like on the internal hard drive. That's what I've
Yes,
got. Like
yeah. And then you
I
just hook
downloaded
your
like a shit ton of stuff. Like I used to do like their
the free
PS Plus. I
games.
used to
Yeah,
download the Vita games off of there. Like
yeah,
and they put some PSP games on there too.
yeah. PSP's on there too. I was just thinking about that the other day because there's a lot of games I'd probably maybe one day gonna go back and play,
Mhm.
but I'm pretty sure they're not on anywhere. Like I don't have them anywhere, like on memory cards or anything like that. Yeah, I haven't played my Vita in a very long time. And every time I played it, it was usually like Lumens.
So should I trade a 31-year-old? My top cornerback happens to be 31 years old.
Your top cornerback?
Yeah.
What would you be your second best corner? what's the
It's a
what's
pretty
the?
big drop off.
I wouldn't. I'd leave him
This
on there.
guy's like he's still a silver development, but he's 31 years old. And he's also like, I think the slowest cornerback that I have.
Are you gonna upgrade your team by trading him?
I don't know.
I don't think I
I
would.
do it, like I said, I think I'm doing a lot of horizontal because definitely my team doesn't play any better.
I think I'd leave
I
him.
think I'm just taking a bunch of payroll onto my team. See, now the one thing I don't know is I always look at that. I definitely know that like I had a right guard last season that had like a low injury rating, and he was the guy that got injured, came back, and then I think in the second game back got re-injured. So he was basically out the entire season. So now like I always look at the injury rating, but there's also like a stamina and a toughness. And I don't know if like is toughness something that they need because this guy's got the lowest fucking toughness I've ever seen in my life, like a 34 toughness or something like that. So that means he goes out if you bump him, you know. 84.
I wish they ran the same sales on both consoles at the same time, PlayStation and the Xbox. Because there's always games on one side that I would like, oh, I'd totally buy that on this one if it was this price, and then there's the other way. They don't seem to follow suit either. It's not like one stops and the other one begins ever. They just randomly appear. And then it sucks because they put that NBA 2K21 on the Game Pass,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the last gen version of the game. And I was gonna buy it the other day because it went on sale, and I was like, yeah, $55 is still too much for that game. So you can play the PS4 or Xbox One 2K21 for free, but it's not even the same game. It's totally different. And then there's a game. It's like a GI Joe game that came out last year, but nobody really raved about it, so I never bought it because it was like $30. It's like $11 right now, but that's on the PS store, and I would rather play it on the Xbox. But it's still full price on that. It's too much to track all these stupid things. I did buy that headset for the Xbox, that one that they released last month, or yeah, last month. Today's first. I actually like it quite a bit. And then I had like a Dolby Atmos subscription on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty awesome. The spatial like sound separation that they use. It's pretty neat. I was digging it a lot.
Oh wow. I don't know how much did you mess around with trading?
A lot.
Do you have this problem? Like I've got this thing that every so often, if I go forward and back enough, it just won't allow me to select anything.
No, I didn't have that
Like
problem.
I'm on my team trying to put somebody else in the trade or something else in the trade, and it won't let me select anything. I can't view their player card. It's just like, a circle to exit is all I can do. And then I literally have to go all the way out of the trade thing, start the trade over, and start and put all those people back in because I can't put anybody else in the stupid trade.
I never had that problem. I just had to be really careful when switching teams to not accidentally put the wrong player in there, like my best wide receiver instead of my scrubbiest wide receiver. Excuse me. Yikes.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm making this trade. Probably one of the dumber things I'm gonna do. I can keep looking at these guys and going like, oh, this would, this will improve my team, and then so I really like it. No, not really. And I spend way too much time on this to be as shitty in the game as I am.
I do agree that you're getting kind of jobbed out on some of those passes where you should be able to catch them. I also agree that you're playing teams like Milm and mine that have we're running the same place, so they're gonna work against you. So I don't know. The only way you're really ever gonna beat us is to score for score and pick us off or make us fumble, which I
Mm-hmm.
honestly think you can do.
No.
You're just gonna need more than a little luck. No, I really do. When I beat Milne last year, I
I'm
was
playing
convinced.
for
I was
I'm playing
convinced
for
he was
third place
gonna.
at best.
I was
I'm playing for fourth place because
convinced.
Chris is way better than
Oh,
I
you could
am.
beat Chris too. His team's not very
No.
impressive. His quarterback sucks nuts. He's got the worst quarterback out of all of us, and he throws a lot of bad passes too. So you got that going for you. I will tell you that. I didn't think I was going to beat Milne last year. I thought I had no chance, but he gets too aggressive. He plays way like you don't have to do what he does, and that's why he loses some of the games he's lost. Having said that, he beat me like the time before that, so but it was the last play of the game. Like he literally scored on me with like 9 seconds left in the game. I think you can trade scores, and I don't think it matters if you have to take 8 plays or 6 plays or whatever.
Well, no, like I said, the problem is in one of those plays, like he's gonna hit stick me and fumble. My guys fumble a
Uh,
lot when I
you
play
gotta
the computer.
you gotta do it back
He's
to him.
gonna stick to, huh?
You gotta do it back to him. You gotta pick him or hit his quarterback when he's trying to get
Yeah,
one of those
and
long passes because he runs those
oh,
wrong
well,
routes. His routes take a long
yeah,
time.
and if the computer picks it, it's fine. But he's got those things that, like, like that guy will get it over
Right.
my player automatically, so I have to user pick it. This is like I said. Every time I take control of a player, when I think I'm doing the right angle, I'm always doing the wrong angle. Like they always like hitch up and they always like break their momentum and fucking like I always pull them off and give them like wide open
Mm-mm.
fucking catches. Like I cannot play corner at all.
Yeah, I try not to switch to the corners. I always fuck up. Let him run by me, or I pull him off.
Shit, gotta find some way to get this fucking trade done. And not give up like a yeah, no, that's at the point. I can't put anybody in, can't take anybody out. God damn it. I have 5 people in this trade. Now I have to back all the way out. But no, like I said, I know I'm playing at best for third place, so like I said, I'm just cruising through these games. Like I said, but if I ever find an A game, I don't want to like show what I would actually do. So this like basically I just picked like two of the four, two of the subheadings, and I just basically are trying to go through like every one of those plays. Then once it's a blowout, I just want to see funny stuff happen because like I don't think I ever would have hurdled anybody until that one that I played Milm last time, where it's like I hurdled it and got a trophy for it. So it's like, I never like whenever I try to fucking stiff arm and spin move and shit like that, I always end up dropping the fucking ball, even though they claim that that's supposed to work better. Like the stuff I saw said, if they try to hit stick you, that stuff's supposed to work better. But every time I try that shit, the guy fucking fumbles the ball. So now all I do is fucking cover the ball. It's just like, and then I had that one where I broke out, and then it's just reflex. I cover it, and that slows him down.
Yeah.
So like I got fucking caught where on one of those ones where I should have gotten into the end zone. Like
Anytime
that
I
shit was
have
weird.
any kind of run, I let it go straight line, whatever direction it is, even if he's going to run out of bounds, because all you end up doing is slowing yourself down and getting hit. So,
Yep.
yeah, I
Like I
just let
said,
him.
every time I try to control it, like whenever, especially if the computer's under control, if I switch to him, I'm always doing something that makes it worse.
I do that too, though.
But see, there's like trophies for doing like user pick, and that's the shit that, like I said, when he throws deep and shit like that, I was like, I gotta get over there and fucking user pick something, and it's like all I end up doing is like running right by him, and then it fucking just like instant touchdown. So that shit's pissing me off. I'd rather be in the other division so I don't have to play anybody.
I mean, you could have done that if you really wanted to. I don't think anybody would have given you flack. I just thought it would be more fun to play each other during the regular season.
But yeah, like I said, like I said, I've been watching videos and shit like that, and even against the computer, like I can't do it. I can't. Like I said, I either have to like wait like way beyond like where the play is supposed to go for somebody to get open,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm like usually under pressure, so my guy's throwing really poorly. Even though he's got
Accurate. But don't you have to be in the zone? Don't you have to be in the zone for that to take effect? No? It's just always on? Ah, okay.